Now, see, this is the challenge with these kinds of aircraft is I have hardly any maneuverability at all. Hey guys, welcome back. This is World of Warplanes, and I'm Enigmias. Today, we're continuing a little bit of a promotional series for Wargaming.net. World of Warplanes came out autumn, early winter of last year. I'm really enjoying this game, especially as an aside to World of Tanks. I'm just going to show you very briefly what I've been up to. I upgraded to the Tier 4 American fighter, which is kind of neat. I go into matches now, and it's kind of difficult because I haven't really upgraded a lot on this aircraft yet. So everyone outguns me, and my only chance to really contribute is to try and outfly them and get a few shots here and there to increase the experience that I earn for the match. But it's fun, and I'm learning a lot, and I really like the light fighter experience because you're pretty zippy and maneuverable. The other aircraft that I picked up is much larger. This is a German heavy fighter. Again, this is not a ground attack aircraft. This is a heavy fighter, and it's got the front cockpit, it's got the rear gunner with the little glass bubble, so that if an enemy barely misses his head, it will create shards of glass that will embed themselves in his face. That's an upgrade. Very large. You can see we've got some guns mounted under here. I tend to find myself in a lot of matches where the enemies are a higher tier than I am, and it makes it very difficult. You can see we've also got some machine guns on the wings, or at least the option for machine guns on the wings. I enjoy it. Again, I think it's another one of those aircraft that I need to either upgrade into the next tier or really focus on upgrading the aircraft itself to max it out. And then we have the Skua. This is the one that I was talking about in the last episode. I've upgraded it a little bit. I'm not sure. Am I? I think, yeah. I've decided that I'm not going to invest any more experience upgrading it. I'm just going to move up into the next tier. So, yeah, I've upgraded nothing. I haven't upgraded it at all. I lied. I could put some bombs on it. But see, one of the things that I do, for example, this is a great tip if you're just starting and your goal is to move up into the next tier, especially tiers 1 through 3, where it doesn't take long to save up enough experience to move up into the next aircraft, is you can right-click on it and go information, and it'll tell you all the different aircraft that use this particular upgrade. So if I was planning on upgrading into an aircraft that uses this, it's not a bad idea to pick it up now, because I'm going to get some use out of it now, and I'm also going to get some use out of it in the next aircraft or somewhere up along the line. But there are a lot of upgrades here that are no good at all. I think this was one of them. Yeah, you spend 3,000 experience to get it, and it's only good on this aircraft. You move up to a next aircraft, they use different bombs. So I'm basically trying to get out of this guy. And I found out why in the last match that I did. I was very, very slow. I rose, the match started, I tried to gain some altitude, I got some altitude, and then it took me like half the match just to get back into the fight. I was so slow. I was terrified. We're not here to talk about any of these aircraft in a ton of detail, though. I just like how large that is when it looms on the screen. This is the aircraft that we're going to be focusing on today. This is a Russian ground attack fighter. It's actually smaller than the German heavy fighter, but that's okay. This one is a tier 3. Yeah, it's a tier 3. You can see it's got lots of guns on the wings, and the reason why I didn't do any ground attack stuff in the last episode is because I had just picked up this plane, and I didn't have the guns upgraded, so I was only working with half the guns, no bombs, pretty tough to accomplish anything. Now we've got the guns, you can see we've even got the bombs already attached, and we're just going to dive in. We're going to do a little bit of ground attack stuff. So the whole role of the ground attack aircraft, as one might expect, is to attack targets on the ground. And we showed in the last episode, you can see we've got some friendly ones down here. They've got the little green icons over them. The ones that have an icon that's a circle with a triangle in it are installations that can fire at your aircraft. So I tend to prioritize those over the regular circle ones. In addition, each time you destroy a ground target, your team gets 1 point, just as you would get if you had destroyed an enemy aircraft. And like we talked about in the last episode as well, whatever team has most points, that little bar at the top of the screen starts to increment, and if it reaches 100%, then that team wins. So earning points is really good for helping to hopefully secure a victory. Now, in this particular match, there's some Tier 4 aircraft. I'm in a Tier 3 aircraft. So things can actually get pretty dicey very, very quickly and easily. Oh, Jesus, there's a tower there. And this plane is not at all suited to dogfighting. It's too big, it's too slow, it doesn't maneuver very well. It's designed for carrying lots of guns and also bombs. And I'm not sure, but I would suspect that at some point in the future, I would be able to get a plane that fits this role that also carries rockets, because I know I've been hit by some rockets, and they hit quite hard. So you can see, just with our guns, we've destroyed our first ground target. The enemy has still got an advantage because I guess their bombers are cooler than us. Technically, we're not bombers, even though we have bombs. We are, in fact, ground attack aircraft. Oh, is that... Okay, that's just... I overheated my engine. Sometimes it gets a little bit nerve-wracking when you know that there are aircraft in the air that can do a lot of damage to you. Because if they're suited to doing that damage, quite often... There we go. They just stick to you like glue, and they blow you up real fast. So when you start taking hits, it's kind of like, oh, who's shooting me? And then you realize it's just anti-aircraft fire, which is not that big of a deal in one of these aircraft. Truth be told, now we've got an oil refinery there. Now I think, yeah, possibly no. Yes. I'm actually dropping bombs. That little green circle, the targeting reticule on the ground, that's for bombs. And I've got 4 bombs. I've used 2 so far. And we're advancing on the enemy headquarters. There's just so much going on. The enemy's down to 2 aircraft. It looks like I'm taking a beating because of the anti-aircraft fire, when in actuality, it's not doing a ton of damage to me. See, that was the enemy headquarters, and when you destroy their enemy headquarters, their anti-aircraft fire loses accuracy. We dropped 2 bombs and we barely dented it. So, suggests to me that we missed, and pull up and maybe even boost a little bit. We're just taking a pounding here. But we won. So that last match was so straightforward, we're going to do another. If it looks very, very simple, this whole ground attack thing, it is. The complexity and the depth comes from the interaction with friendly and enemy aircraft and what they're doing, and do we notice it in time to adjust and correct what we're doing to survive? Are we outgunned, outmatched? Are we the underdogs? What's going on? And believe it or not, even though our role is very, very simple, there's still plenty of room for stopping and considering what's going on and making changes to our plans, because as you can see, we've got this guy here. That's a ground attack aircraft. The triangles are ground attack aircraft. I find that ground attack aircraft versus ground attack aircraft is actually kind of a fun thing. So much so that we're going to say to... Oh, collision. Oh. He took one for the team. I have this thing where I get it in my mind, okay, I'm going to head over there and I'm going to do something, and by the time I get halfway there, I can't do it anymore because something got blown up. And I was hoping to blow it up myself. Whether it's an enemy or a ground target, it doesn't matter. It's the same thing in World of Tanks. I see enemy icons and there's a mountain between me and them. We're going to bomb this because we can. Hopefully we hit it. Ah, there we go. I kind of... I like the bombing mechanic. It's simple. It's not intimidating at all. We've got the green little circle on the ground. Tells us, gives us an idea of where our bombs will fall. But there is a certain amount of frustration when you drop a bomb and it hits but doesn't do enough damage to destroy the target. So how are we doing? We've got... The enemy's got 6 aircraft. We've got 9. They've got more points than us, though. I wish I could say that I was paying attention to all the so-and-so blew up such and such, and that's why they're so far ahead stuff. It's okay, though, because I kind of feel like we're probably going to win on airplane kills before they can win on points, but we'll see. We will take nothing for granted. Here's their headquarters. We're just going to drop all 3 of our bombs onto the headquarters. We're going to go strafing mode for this, just so you can see. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Damaged. Ground target damaged. Damn it. I didn't want damaged, I wanted destroyed. What? Oh, okay. Whew. So we almost destroyed it. There we go. So we've destroyed the enemy headquarters, which is never really a bad thing, but we're flying awfully close to the ground right now. I overboosted again. So the enemy's got 2 aircraft left, which are over there. They've got heavy fighter. That's actually, they've only got 1 more. They've got this heavy fighter. And I'm going to go head-to-head with him if I can. I don't think I can. I think he's going to be dead before I get a chance. Yep. I probably could have got more experience if I had focused on taking out more ground targets, but it was pretty much a foregone conclusion that we won. I mean, that's... Oh, I accidentally shot a friend. What did we get? Did we blow him up? No. Did I kill him? Damage caused by your aircraft. Oh. He got caught in my bomb explosion. He only took a total of 17 damage. But it really messed up his plane. It damaged his engine, wings, tail, and the pilot. Wow. So let it be known that flying low over enemy targets, kind of dangerous. Did a big chunk of damage to the headquarters. We did almost all of it with bombs. We did 3/4 of the damage that was necessary to destroy it with bombs. And then we did 1 with bombs and 1 with guns for ground targets. Not too bad. Now, I'm just looking. We've got 3,000 experience on this guy, which means another 900 experience, and we'll be able to at least unlock the next aircraft, which is this guy, who will have bombs and guns and engines and an airframe, just like every other aircraft. But these ones will be, yeah, much more damaging. Much more damaging. So that's it. That's the ground attack aircraft. Now, I'm probably going to do 1 or 2 more episodes in this series because I'm really enjoying the game. And if you have anything that you would like to see, let me know. I think I might do a basic strategy kind of thing. One of the viewers gave me a long list of things to consider, which was fantastic. And you know, we've shown how it works, and now we can talk a little bit about things that we might be able to do that will allow you to live a little bit longer and kill a little bit more. So if you want to be notified when I add those videos, the easiest way to do that is to subscribe to my channel. You can also get notifications through Twitter and Google+, at Enigmius1 on Twitter, plus Enigmius1 on Google+. Please leave your comments and feedback. Thanks for watching, guys, and take care.